Hello everyone, this is TinyBin. Today I will show you another feature in TinyBin Daz Content Manager, Morph Manage. Let's figure out what TinyBin Daz Content Manager can help you with morphs. First, we can select the product contains morphs and click Morph Manage button. So all the morphs within this product will be displayed, and you can check only show visible morph because some of the morphs are hidden. And you can input the criteria to filter the morphs. For example, nose. Okay, let's step into our first scenario. If you have installed so many morph products or character products, you will discover the loading speed of your figure will become slower and slower. That's because when you load a figure into the scene, the morphs based on the Genesis version will be loaded along with the figure as well. But you don't want to uninstall these characters because you will use them occasionally. Is there a solution to solve this problem? Of course. You can disable these characters temporarily, and you can enable them when you want to use them again. Select a category, figure female, and sort these products by top category. Because I seldom use the Genesis 9 figures, so I will disable the morphs of Genesis 8 figures. Select all the Genesis 8 figures, right-click, batch disable morph. And after it's done, drag to the right. Let's check the morph change column. If there is a tick icon here, it means the morphs of these products have changed. Let's switch back to DazStudio and load our Genesis 8 basic female. I will switch the render mode to solid bounding box because she is naked. And technically, if you disable all the morphs and all the character products, the loading speed will become faster. Let's delete this figure. And if you want to restore the morphs of these products, that's easy. Right-click, batch enable morph. And it is all done. And let's step into our second scenario. I still need this Genesis 8 basic female. And in parameters, we can see there's a lot of morphs. So how you find your desired morphs? Well, we can achieve the goal by adding a prefix or a suffix to the morph item. In TinyBin Daz Content Manager, let's find a classic morph product. For example, Genesis 8 female head morphs, and click Morph Manage, and click Only Show Visible Morph. I want to create a character of my own, and I want to make some changes, especially on eyes, so I will search for the morphs on eye. For example, eyes angle, eye steps, eyes head. Maybe these three items. I use them a lot. And you can select them and click Add the prefix selected button. Maybe the prefix is TinyBin. And also I can add a suffix at the end of this morph label. I will take the default string. OK. And close this window, back to DazStudio. Delete this figure. I need to reload this figure. And then in parameters, you can type in TinyBin. to get your morphs, and for the suffix tb_fav to filter your morphs. Normally, I use a prefix to identify the products and use suffix to identify my favorite morphs. And at last, in Morph Manage, you can change this morph item label one by one, and you can reset the label. It means restore the label to its original state. That's much for today, and see you next video. Thank you for watching. Please visit my Patreon to download the application and learn more about the TinyBin Daz Content Manager.